Test 1, 2. Bingo. Get our friends. All right, bingo. Here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to OFA. Another beautiful day we're having here. Excited to be with you guys as always. And we can get right into it today. I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I always have a tech issue starting. It's crazy right now, but we are rocking and rolling. So if anybody has any questions, feel free. We have a light session today, gang. We don't even have to worry about the whole raise hands. Just unmute yourself. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it.
I'll go first then.
Beautiful.
Hi, Dante. Just a quick question. Do we have any type of training on how to do e-store or some type of videos or maybe examples, anything to help to understand how it's all done?
Of how to build a store?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I asked your bot yesterday, but he said no.
Yes, we do. Here's what I'm going to show you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my stream deck is off. That's okay. I can do it like this. Like this. Okay, cool. This is our frameworks library. Frameworks is like the best phrase to explain frameworks the FCC does not allow me to say. Basically, a framework is not just a funnel. It's the entire business that you get in one download. The funnels, the email sequences, the websites, all of it. It's all connected and already done. So I want to share this page with you. We don't have like a specific store training right now. It's funny you ask about that because this is actually something that we're shooting next week. But right now, we do not have that click here, click here, click here, click here like you're looking for, but we can fast track the success. What I want you to do is choose one of these e-com stores. You can change up everything about your store, and editing your store is just like editing your funnel. Like maybe you don't want a survival store, but you like the layout. Well, this is just a background image. You just change the background image, right? The cool thing about these store frameworks is they are already built, they're already done, they're already connected. So you can just reverse engineer. It's as simple as changing the URLs that buttons go to. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, so when I click on it, it's going to have all this visual stuff. I just have to change it up for my, okay. That's
right. Like if we click into one, what you're going to get in this framework, you're going to get the site theme, the colors, the fonts, the layout. You're going to get all that. You're going to get the actual storefront itself. And in this one, you're going to get 18 preloaded products from Zendrop. So when you click that button, all of these things download right to your account.
Okay, perfect. And I think I saw it somewhere, but I'm not sure where exactly it was. Frameworks. Oh, you're going to send a link. Perfect.
Yep, I'm going to put this link in the chat for you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course. What else can I help with today?
I don't have any other questions right now. Thank you.
Awesome. Great stuff. I'll let you get back to work then. Beautiful. All right. Anybody else? If you have any questions. Oh, I see hands. Excuse me. You guys are following the rules. You're amazing. Let's roll over to John. How are you, John?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Dante. I just wanted to do a follow-up. Let me share something here.
Go for it. You're good.
Okay, so I wanted to show you. Let me see. Share. Just to keep you informed. You know, I sent an email to Payment AR customer service, and of course they responded really quick, and they said, you know, hi John, you do not need Pay AI gateway for Stripe processing, but funds cannot be paid unless the gateway is closed or the minimum are met. So basically, we don't need Pay AI gateway if we have a Stripe. And you know, I didn't know that. I thought I needed, actually having one workstation, I have Pay Gateway, and the other one I don't. So it's up to me. decide if I want to stay. Now, what he says, if you want to close your Pay AI gateway, please know that this is something that is irreversible. It's tied to the account, and closing the gateway will forever remove the payway from the workspace. It cannot be reactivated or replaced or reconnected. So, I'm just going to leave it there until there's $50 in, $50 extra. Now, I just sending an email because this is a $49 a month recurrent revenue. I want to know if the next month is going to go directly through Stripe or it's going to go through the gateway too. Which I don't think so, but I just sending an email. I'll get a response in the next, maybe tomorrow, something like that.
Cool.
So
That's
I just wanted to, for people know that when you work, when you have the choice to have a Stripe or to have any other thing, but Payway is it's up to you to choose if they want to run it or not. You don't need it to, but it's up to you guys.
Correct. That's absolutely right, John.
All right, just wanted to share that. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Absolutely. Any questions or anything else I can help with today? Do you have any other questions today, John?
No, I don't. I'm working on my funnel. And I'm finished up my funnel for, I'm doing the VSL for the $49 a month. I'm finish it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I finish the VSL, I heard you a couple of days ago that it's something very small. Do your VSL, and then when you finish your VSL, go ahead and do your webinar for $1,000 product. So I just want to finish the VSL for the $49 a month and go from there.
Yep, that's absolutely perfect, John. All right, let's roll over to Ariel. How are we today, my friend?
Hey Dante, what's up?
What's up, man?
Thanks for there's a lot going on right now. I'm on the final stretch for my funnel, so I'm pretty
Cool.
excited about that. I'm assuming maybe within the next week I should be ready to launch. So it's getting really exciting now.
Bingo, baby. Nice.
Yeah. All right. So I have let me share my screen.
Please.
There we go. I think this is the right one.
Nice.
Okay. So I've been struggling with the bonus section because you suggested, and obviously also Dante AI suggested, adding images to each bullet point in the bonuses. But I can't find the way to do it. Also, I was thinking that maybe here in what the party pass includes, also adding images, but I can't do it. I was
okay.
Yeah.
Let me see the rest of this. Scroll me down. Sorry, that was a little too fast. Let me just see what you have. Okay, order form, keep going.
So this order form won't be here. I requested an iframe from the developers or the app, so it would be something more like this.
Cool. That'll work just fine too.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so that's the bonuses. Okay, so it'll go, okay, and then take me down again. Yes, FAQs, yes, beautiful, and that'll be that.
And then I'm just going to add the social proof as the last section here, and then I'll wrap it up with that.
Perfect. Absolutely
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm not super concerned about your images on the bonuses. You don't have images in the offer, and you have icons. So yeah, you have your check marks in the offer as icons. So we don't have images there, and I don't see images in your bonuses, and that's okay. We can add them, and I'll show you how to do it. But I don't think this is going to be end of the world right here. Images are pretty much always good unless we get too image heavy, which you are not. So let me show you what I would do. Let's go add a row. Click that blue add row button down below. Bingo. Do me a favor. Add a 2-column row. Yeah, it's definitely not it. I'm losing my mind. But then, okay, close, delete that row, please. Add another row. Just where it was, actually. Click off to the side and put your mouse on your, click anywhere on the side just to get out of these settings. Like anywhere over here.
Okay, sorry, my internet is a little bit unstable, so I lose you for time to
Oh,
time.
sorry. That might not even be your internet. I had some crazy tech issues before this, so it might be my audio. But anyway, let's do it right here. Put your mouse right there and add a new row. Yes. Add a 1-column row. Okay, now up top, I want you to nest a 2-column. Click your add element, that gray plus right there. Yes, and now hit that 2-column row up at the top. Let me just see what happens here. And again, we're just going to go vertical. Okay, so what we need is a flex container to accomplish this. Let's click anywhere on your funnel to get out of the settings. Delete the whole row. There's another, yes, get rid of that. And get rid of that. Bingo. Okay, let's add a new row, just like you have been. Absolutely. And use a flex. Now, flex containers are unbelievably powerful. However, they can be a little bit complicated. We can align them in any ways that we want. We can have things moving any ways that they want. We have tremendous amounts of help docs on these, Ariel. I'd like you to just get started. Try using the flex. Try to make your first bonus with the image in there. Hit the help docs. They'll probably get you over the hurdle. If not, though, best thing is just get with our tech support team. They're experts on a flex container, whereas to be quite honest with you, I am not. I have a guy that does all this. He's my flex expert. I don't play with him. But I want everybody to know they are unbelievably powerful, especially for things on mobile like this, where we want to have like a three things going across the screen when normally you can't do that on mobile.
Yeah, I've been playing around with the flex container, but I haven't got too far because I noticed that I can add the flex as a section, as a row, as an element. So I get confused how to use them, and sometimes I add an image and it looks all stretched, or it just it's deformed. So I haven't been able to understand how the flex works. I also looked at some videos on the internet, but they weren't really covering much, so I got stuck there.
Flex container is just one of those things that it's just there's a lot that you can do with it, so it's hard to teach. It's kind of hard to learn, but once you learn it, everything makes sense. That's why all the videos that we watch, none of them make sense to us because those guys understand it and we still don't.
I see. Okay. Well, I guess that was my question. And finally, I would like just to get your input on how this page is looking. It's to me, it's pretty much done now.
Yeah, 100%. You need testimonials. You want social proof. You already hit the nail on the head. You're already going to do that because you're a funnel builder now. You know exactly what you're doing. This page looks beautiful, man. My recommendation, if you can make the flex container work before launch and you can get all of your bonuses to have an image, that would be great. If you can't, I could care less about it. Don't just launch as is. You have the icons. You're using the gift icons to show that they're bonuses. This would work right now.
Perfect. Okay, so the pricing, yeah, I like this here. I'm just gonna add a couple more CTA buttons here to just take people back to the order form.
Yep.
The testimonials, and that's it, man.
That's it. Simple, clean.
it.
I love it.
Yeah, the previous page is here.
Yup.
Okay.
No, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
and if let me see. I had another quick question.
Yeah.
That is probably not related, but I just had the doubt. What is the difference between a storefront funnel and a cart funnel?
Great question. At that point, we're really going to just be getting into subtle differences. A storefront funnel will show many products on it. A storefront funnel is going to be like a funnel that looks like a storefront. Just like when you go to somebody's like storefront, you'll see 12 or 24 or 36 products on the first page. And you can click those products and then go. So a storefront funnel shows all the products on it. And then when they click on a product on the storefront, that would take them to cart pages. Each product on your storefront has a cart page that just goes over the product. Does that make sense at all?
Yeah, so it's a very straightforward strategy, right?
As far as like, yes, as far as a website and storefronts go, yes, 100%. You send an email out and that has the link to your storefront, which has all of your products on it. Customers go look through the products. When they find one they're interested in, they click on that product and that takes them to the cart funnel for that product, which a cart funnel is just a really, really simple funnel. It's not e-com following Trey Llewellyn. It's just a carousel of the products, headline, order form, a little bit of info down below.
Okay, so they would be better for warm or hot audiences rather than cold audiences.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay, got it.
So here's the game. Funnels on the front end. Use funnels to acquire customers and make sales. You're never going to run ads to a store funnel. That's just not going to happen. It's pointless. We run ads to our specific funnels. We then add that person when they buy, they're a part of our list. Now I want to get that person to buy more products from me. So then it's funnels on the front end. Then I would send them the links to my store where they can look through all the products and choose what they want.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay.
Bingo.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I think that's it for me today.
All right, amazing
I'm gonna wrap up this page. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
I'm stoked for you, man.
Awesome.
I cannot wait to see the launch.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I'll let you know. I think today is my last day of the VIP, so I guess I'm gonna have to renew because I'm sure I'm gonna have more questions when it comes to the pixel and on the meta side of things.
Yes, so I'm sure you will. If you have more of those questions, feel free to come back. I'd love to have you. If you don't have those questions, just shoot me a Facebook message. I definitely want to know about your launch.
Thanks. Appreciate that, Dante.
You got it, brother.
All right.
All right. So good. Love to see that. Now let's, oh, nice. Lee is here. Let's hop over to Lee. How are we, man?
Hey, doing good.
Awesome. How can I help today?
All right. So revisiting what we talked about yesterday.
Yep.
I got a bigger image here.
Nice.
But I still can't get this quite unless I put a huge space down here. This is still, appearing. Is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem, mainly because now you have a really big screen, don't you, Lee?
It's not one of those monster screens. It's actually, this is a fairly old screen.
Okay, cool. Okay. So what we could do now is add a headline up here.
Ah, okay.
Yes, adding a headline is going to take everything and then, of course, push it down. The biggest thing I'm seeing is in the image at the bottom. I do not see the graph going downwards. Yeah. I see in the above the fold a graph going upwards. I see what I want my trading graph to look like. That's
Right.
the most important thing to me. So, but you could definitely add a headline up here, and it could
Okay.
be like, attention, attention investors, or attention beginner investors, and you could literally just put that at the very top, and then you leave this headline exactly where it is, and that would push everything down just a little bit more. You could put that
Gotcha.
as a really big headline across the top.
Okay. All right, great. So, I thought a lot about what we talked about, the lead magnet. I want to ask you something because
Yes.
I know this was obviously done by ChatGPT, the emojis, the M dashes. So was that your primary reason for talking about giving somebody value, was that this was like I had phoned it in?
Nope.
Or
Nope, not at all, Lee.
okay.
The primary reason of me saying give them the value that they need to create a massively informational and valuable lead magnet that actually helps people take a step forward is because I want you to have a business that succeeds forever. And that
Okay.
is the key. It's all
Okay.
about customer journey. It's all about setting the expectations, and this is how Russell gets people to throw credit cards at him. It's literally this is what he does. Over delivers on the front end. He gives people lead magnets that are so good, people can actually implement them and get the results that he promised they would get. So when somebody does that and they work with Russell for free, and Russell promises them he'll help them do this thing, and he does help them do that thing, remember, value ladders are beautiful because everybody has a personal value ladder of life. So you are here. You want to get here. For you to get from here to here, you need this lead magnet. You need this knowledge and information. And then when you do it, you take a step forward. Most beautiful thing about value ladders is they never end. When a customer goes to the next step, you introduce 3 to 5 more problems they did not experience at the step before. And then you smash those problems for them and you help them level up, and you smash more and you smash more. And this is how $1 million masterminds happen every single year all across the globe. Value ladders never end. So if you were to deliver, I see people do it every single day, Lee. They give a lead magnet and it'll give 90% of what they need. But they didn't come for 90, they came for 100. So what they're going to do is they're going to take the 90 that you gave them, and then they're going to go find somebody else to give them the final 10. And when they hit that next step and they need more help, who are they going to go to? They're not going to remember you gave them 90. They're not going to remember that. They're going to remember that guy gave me the 10 that I needed to succeed, and they're not going to come back to you. But if you give them everything, they won't go out looking for others. They will follow your frameworks. They'll do your thing. They'll get the results, and then they'll reach out to you and say, Lee, what do I do next?
Okay. That's okay.
Everybody in the world is scared to give away value on the front end. And I don't blame you. I was as well when I first started. But reciprocity is massive, especially in this AI time where it's crazy, gang. We are in the infancy stages of AI. I know it's come a long way since 2018. I understand. But we are in the infancy stages of AI. Mark my words, in 2 years, there is going to be a revolt from customers about AI because the people that they know, like, and trust, the people that they follow because they actually like that person and believe in that person's going to put a robot on the front end, and they're going to start smashing all their credibility. They're going to start ruining trust, and the consumers, our customers, are really going to start revolting. And I guarantee you, gang, they're going to start flocking to those that they know are real people. So I kind of forgot what got me on that tangent.
Well, I had asked you about whether AI was the main reason why you said this wasn't valuable. But so I guess the part I'm stuck with is, how do you know this isn't valuable? You haven't read it. So, I get what you're saying, but you don't know how much I put in here. Right.
Yes, I'm sorry. Maybe I misspoke, Lee. I did not mean to say that this lead magnet wasn't valuable. You're right. I have no idea what's in here. I didn't read all the pages, and I'm sure it's valuable. I think if I remember correctly, what I was trying to really just drill in was don't give them 90%.
Yeah,
Give
which
them
is great. I mean, that's really what you said today about the other 10% and all that. That's an eye opener for sure.
And
So
everybody does that. Everybody does that. They will make amazing lead magnets that leave out the one piece of everything. It ties it all together. And they don't realize they're just generating customers for their competition.
yeah, yeah. So after rethinking this, I'm kind of thinking what I'd really like to do rather than a PDF is a video where
Ah.
I actually teach them.
Ah.
What do you think?
Now we're talking courses.
Well,
Right?
yeah, that is where this is going. But what I'm saying is my lead magnet would be a course or just a training, not necessarily a
Your
whole.
lead magnet will become Lee's system. And you teach Lee's system in your completely free micro course that you will be able to have your first trade done in under 24 hours. That's fast. That's speed. That's learn, implement, get results. That's what people want. And that is a fantastic lead magnet, Lee.
Okay.
You
All
can
right.
also, another thing you could do on top of that. So your micro course will consist of multiple assets to really do it the right way and really make a business that people are going to want to share with their friends and really do the thing. You're going to have a video, which is you teaching the course. You're going to have a checklist, which is like all the things people need to do, the tasks that you give them, put it on a checklist for them. You're probably going to have a workbook so that I bet if I had to guess, you probably have a method to picking the right trades. So that can probably be turned into a workbook. Oh man, well now we have the system. I'm going to learn the system in the course. I have the checklist. I have the workbook. What a lot of people would do now, they would also throw on there free access to my trading community. They would go to school. School just came out with a new pricing plan where you can start a community for just $9 inside of school. So they would go to school, they would start that community, and then everybody who opts in also gets access there. Where now, Lee, you don't just leave them. You're not just dumping them off. It's not like, oh, opt into my thing and then read my emails, which nobody reads anymore because it's 2025. No, now we're running marketing in 2025. Grab my system and then come to the community. Report your findings, report your results. If you hit a snag, let us know. I and all of your other colleagues in there will get you over those hurdles. Now that's a full, complete offer right there.
So then I guess, what do they buy? Why,
So there's a bunch of things that we could monetize, right? A lot of people would do, a lot of people might make then a paid community where each week you're going to give your picks. Maybe Monday you do an analysis of the previous week, right? Maybe then on Tuesday you give picks for the week. Maybe you help people making fake picks. You start out the week and you say, hey, let's run some mock picks this week. Based on the market, what stocks would you be picking? And then you go live again on Friday and you do an analysis and you say, here's what decision you would have made and here's what you would have got. Here's why it was good. Here's why. Like you could just make a paid community that you just go live to. You don't even have to make another product. You give people the product for free and then a $27 a month course where you're helping people do the product in real time. So lead magnet to low price point product, $27 a month, to then high ticket. And this might be like a 1997 coaching course where you will then coach them throughout the year on their picks and trades and how to make the right decisions and all that. Does that all make sense?
Yeah, the problem that I have is this system is so simple. I'm worried that I'm gonna, max out at the course, like at the free course. Like I don't know if I have that much more to add.
Oh, you always have more to add, Lee. So this is something people run into all the time. If I remember your story correctly, Lee, you've been trading for a while, but you found this system and only recently have started seeing some really great results. Is that correct?
Yeah, this chart is like nothing else I've ever had. No trading has ever performed like this before.
Yes. Okay. So you fall into a bucket that many experts fall into. So I got to tell a quick story. Have you ever seen the movie Catch Me If You Can?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. For anybody who hasn't seen this movie, it's with Robert Abagnale. He's a con man who drops out of high school he was taught con by his father. So Robert Abagnale in Catch Me If You Can, from the time of high school till he was dead, was an absolute con man. And over his lifetime, he conned everything. He conned the government. He conned the banks. He conned educational institutions like Harvard and Yale. I mean, there's not a thing under the sun he didn't con. So of course, the entire movie, because he's a con man, he's being chased by FBI guy. I forget FBI guy's name, but we'll just call him FBI guy. At the end of the movie, FBI guy finally catches Robert Abagnale. He sits him down in a cell and he finally gets to talk to him after all this time. He sits down and he says, Robert, I understand everything you did. I understand how you conned the government, the airlines, the banks. I get it. You're very smart. I understand how you did it, though. Over all this, there's one thing, Mr. Abagnale, I cannot understand how you did. You taught a course at Harvard, and you taught a class on like quantum physics or something crazy, something a smart person goes to do, not a high school dropout. So how did you, a high school dropout who can barely do math, how did you con the Harvard? No, not even that. I understand how you conned Harvard. I understand how you conned the dean. How did you con the students? Because at the end of that semester, you were the highest regarded professor at the entire college. Every single one of your students loved you. They wanted to sign up for more classes that weren't even real classes. They were the smart ones. They were in it with you every single day. How did you con the students? Robert sits back in his chair and kind of smiles and he says, well, FBI guy, that was the easiest one. I had the book. All I had to do is stay a chapter ahead. And that should be the expert's mantra. You don't have to have all the answers, Lee. You don't need to know where you're going to be in 10 years. You don't need to know where the high ticket product is going to come from. You just need to stay one chapter ahead. You just need to be able to help people solve this problem to get them from there to there. And guess what? As your people are now at this problem, they're going to bring their problems to you. They're literally going to tell you what they need, and you're going to make it, and you're going to sell it to them. Just stay one chapter ahead. The most important thing, as always, gang, is that we go, we do not stop because we don't know what's to come. We're funnel hackers. We step by faith, not by fear. We go and we do, and we start at the chapter we're on. We read one chapter ahead, and we build our business exactly like that.
Okay. So I could conceivably create a free micro course and then a more extensive course that they pay for, right?
There it is, Lee. Come on now. Yeah, more of an extensive course. Maybe we bring in a couple other traders that are going to do little videos for us, little 30-minute videos on certain topics. Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking with gas, Lee.
Okay. So will this page basically serve for the micro course as well? I just have to change download to enroll, that kind of thing?
Correct. When you're ready, we can just do small tweaks to this right here. Different images, different headlines, a little bit different copy down below, but it's going to be small tweaks.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. I'm good.
Cool.
Thank
Awesome.
you,
You got it, Lee. Great job, man. Let's throw a headline at the very top of this page. A really simple headline. Who is your dream customer, Lee? Is it experienced traders, novice traders?
I think traders who have been through hell like I have are the ones who will relate to this.
Man, so there's our top headline. Attention, traders who have been through trading hell.
Yeah.
There it is, right at the top, big and bold. Grab the attention of those people. We're never going to speak to everybody. We're never going to get every customer. It's just not going to happen. So knowing we can't get every customer, how about we get every of the type of customer? How about we make an appealing headline to that frustrated trader? So when every single frustrated trader hits this page, they're like, yep, I need that thing. It's for me.
Yeah. Great. All right. That's great. Thanks, Dante.
Awesome. You got it, Lee. Really great work here, man. Thanks for letting me challenge a lot of your mindsets too. This is great.
Well, thanks for doing that.
It's a pleasure, brother. Pleasure. All right. Gang, any other questions? Oh, thanks, Scott. It's fun. It's all about positioning. That's something I've heard a lot of people say to me over the years. Wow, it's crazy how you just spin up these messages. It's crazy how you can just like go from business to business to business to business. I'm not. I'm going customer to customer to customer to customer, and there's a drastic difference. Once you tell me about your customer, once I know the pain points that they're experiencing and where they're at in their journey of life, well, then it gets really easy to market to them. The more we know about our customer, the easier it is to dial into who they are, the pain points they're having, and show how my product is the solution. Everybody can do this. Everybody in the world can do this just by understanding dream customers. But I appreciate you, Scott. You're far too kind, man. Hey, gang, we still have 20 minutes. Are there any other questions? And in these sessions, gang, you can ask me any questions whatsoever. You might have some personal development questions. You might be struggling stepping into the entrepreneurial or business ownership space and not know how to allocate your time properly. Or how do I assign weight to my tasks so I'm doing the right tasks and not wasting my time in minutia? You can ask me any questions on anything that you have. Feel free. You can just unmute yourself as well. It's a fairly small class today. And if there's no questions, that's okay too. I'm not forcing you to be in any situations. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, let me try and come up with an interesting and provocative question for Dante here. It doesn't have to be like that at all. If there are no questions, then I can give you a couple minutes of your time back.
I actually will take you up on that. Because you said create a micro course. I've never created a course in ClickFunnels. Can you show me what that takes?
Oh, sure can. Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, nice, Scott. Nice. Love that. Yes. Okay, cool. Yep, let's exit the editor, Lee. Beautiful. One more time. Okay, left-hand side. Look at you. You already have the courses app. Big move.
Yeah.
Oh, and you already made Daily Bread. Click into that.
Yeah, there's nothing there, but
correct. There's nothing there. Okay, when you made this course, do you know if you made a simple or a custom course?
I think I chose custom, although I wasn't really sure.
No,
why.
I think you did as well. Let's make a new one together. So custom courses, ClickFunnels has unbelievably powerful courses. You can make a custom course and you can make anything. Like for instance, the One Funnel Away course that has a specific left navigation, that has a track in the middle of the course. You can choose expert or ecom, and if certain modules then show up based on that selection, that's all natural inside of ClickFunnels using a custom course. So we can get really granular, we can get really cool with our custom courses, but we don't need those when starting. Especially for a simple course like this. You know, one of the big leverage movers for an entrepreneur is speed. So we can make quick courses that are beautiful by using the simple course.
Okay.
Bingo. Go ahead. Next step. Give it a title. I would name it Daily Bread V2, and then you can delete the other one and change this name.
Okay.
Beautiful. You can change up descriptions, URLs. You can change all that later. You can upload your image later as well. Let's just click next step. We'll get the bare bones down. And this will be a free course, correct? There we go. So now we have our simple course created. And from here, it's just modules and lessons, modules and lessons. Let me show you how the editor works. Let's go into lesson 1. So just click lesson 1. Yep, pulls up the editor. Now, you can put images, videos, and audio files right inside of your ClickFunnels account. And then you can add those videos or audio or images to the respective lesson just by using these tiles on the left-hand side here. But the reason we have this, Lee, is because when you upload your videos this way, ClickFunnels actually protects your videos. There's a way, you probably know how to do it because you're a developer for years and years. We can go get a course, we can go inspect the code, and then we can go into the code and rip out the videos and rip out protections, and I can go see everything, right?
Yeah.
If using the videos like this, where you upload it to ClickFunnels in your account assets and then add it to the lesson, we actually protect that video so no smart people can go in and get into the code and rip the video. It's really cool. I'm not so concerned about it with a micro course like this, honestly. If you had a $10,000 course, great. Let's do it this way and protect your assets. For a micro course, who cares? So now, are you with me so far, Lee?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So now it's just the editor. We're just making each lesson. Let's make a fake lesson together here, Lee. Click your gray plus. Let's start adding. Just like a funnel, we're going to start with a section. We'll use a blank section. Let's add a 1-column row. Now I want you to add, check it out. Here we have our lesson elements, and you can see all these elements with the orange boxes around them. These are lesson specific elements. These are dynamic elements that will pull other info from your ClickFunnels account. So like the video and the image and the description, those are all pulling from where you set things up in your account. It's amazing. They're great tools, especially when you're using custom courses, especially when you have different tiers of membership. So silver sees this stuff, gold sees this stuff. They're incredible. But right now, we do not need them. We can just work quickly here. So let's go down to our normal elements, to our content. I want you to add a headline first. Then I want you to add a video element, just the normal video element. Bingo. Then we probably want to add a subheadline. Nice. Now let's click anywhere on your funnel to get out of the settings there. Let's add a new row below your subheadline. Bingo. Add a new row. Let's add a 2-column row. And now, just like that, we're creating our course, Lee. Customers go into lesson 1. They see a headline that tells them what this lesson is and what they're learning. They see the video itself, which is you teaching the lesson. Then they have the subheadline where you give them next directions after watching the video. With this video, you will have assets like a checklist or a workbook or any other assets. And now we can deliver those down below in our 2-column row. So I'm going to actually take over your screen share really quick just to show you in my account how it all works. It's similar to what you saw earlier today. Oh, I actually even have it up right now. Let's just do this and this. Okay, bingo. So what I just created right here is exactly what you created in your course. I have a headline, I have a video, I have a sub headline, just like so. So you're delivering and teaching the thing. Then down below, I made with you a 2-column row. This itself is a 3-column row. If you have 2 assets, make a 2-column row. If you have 3, make a 3-column. If you have 5, make a 5-column row. That's it. So now we have a headline element, an image element if we have like a mock-up of the thing. If not, just delete the image element. But here we go. We can now list below our videos any assets, downloads, or any other things that we want them to do. Just like that, you made your course. We can do, following a simple course and what I just showed you, Lee, you can make the micro course in a day.
Yeah.
Very simple. Let's make the micro course this way. And then in the future, when you start scaling and getting great results, then if you're like, okay, maybe let me make this a custom course for whatever reason, we can worry about that later. But a simple course using this exact layout, don't use the course elements, just use normal elements, make your lesson, launch that bad boy, acquire leads.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Do you have questions on that?
No, I'm
Cool.
the only thing is the leap of faith of actually giving the system away. Yeah, that's the scary part. But yeah.
Yes. That's always the scary part for everybody and every expert and everything, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, and the other thing in my case is that I have the software, lock and roll trading software, which is an obvious upsell. So in that way, it's kind of a no-brainer. I can definitely do it. But if I didn't have the software, I'd be a little scared about giving away the whole system.
sure.
But I still hear you. I get it. I can see that there are people who would buy.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
Awesome. You got it, Lee. You're going to do great with that course.
Thanks.
Look at those hands up. Nice. Let's hop over to Jacqueline. Hey, Jacqueline.
Hi. Oh my God, let's see. I'm happy that you did what you did with this gentleman because I am having a heck of a time with this course.
Oh, okay.
Let me see where I am first. I'm there with you, and then I'm there with you. Check your email, leave you alone. Okay, I'd like to share my screen.
Please do. And while Jacqueline shares, Scott
And-
had a really good question in the chat. Scott said, should the video be a Vimeo rather than a YouTube? Yes. End of the day, yes. All videos should be out of YouTube at the end of the day. So I'm a huge fan of the fastest path to cash and the fastest path to live. If you guys need to put your videos in YouTube to get started, please do that. In the future, though, definitely we want it to be in Vimeo. Reason why, when you use YouTube, they're a free service, so they're going to give you that free hosting, and that's cool. But also, after your video is done playing, it's going to show them other recommended videos. That means you now have to split your customers' attention with YouTube. And as a marketer, that's a massive no-no. If they watch my video all the way through, I don't want them leaving afterwards. I want them going down on my page. I do not ever want to split my customers' attention with anybody ever. So we would then take those videos, put them into Vimeo, and use Vimeo as the host instead. I believe, gang, Vimeo has a free account where you can upload like one video a day, if I'm not mistaken. You guys, if you want to use Vimeo, you should go start an account with them now. And every day you can transfer a video over. Okay, Jacqueline.
There's an attached question to that question.
Go ahead, Scott.
Is there an applet that allows for the click for sound?
Oh, well, yes. Do you have Voomly?
No, I can wait till after you're done with Jacqueline. I didn't know the difference between Vimeo and Voomly.
Cool. That's just a layer that we put over the video. Yeah, I can talk to you about that in a moment, Scott, for sure. Great. Okay, Jacqueline, let's do it. How can I help?
Okay,
oh, nice.
this is not-
Beautiful.
Well, thank you. I wanted to put in an audio, so I did all that, but this is not really what I wanted to ask you, and I can't seem to find it right now. So I'm going to go back to, how do I get back to
Close in the
base
top right.
page?
It's
Yeah.
right there.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right. So let's see. Well, maybe I can just explain it to you. It
Sure.
was a number of cells. It was a number of like images. They were blank. Maybe 4, 4, 4, 4. And when I clicked on it and I thought I was doing something, it changed all of them to the same thing. I don't know where I was. Let's see. I believe.
I think I know where you were. Go to your settings in the top right, please. Yes.
Okay.
Scroll down here for me. Maybe not. Keep going. Keep going down. Yep, you're great. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. I got it. Here we go, Jacqueline. I am going to put you to tech support right away. I'm not going to touch anything here. Here's why. Scroll me up just a little bit. Right there, you can see that yellow caution notification that we're giving you. You've made changes since you published your course. So you didn't actually publish those changes. That means we can revert them. I'd like you to get with tech support right away. Don't even click a single thing and they can undo that change for you.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Cool. What other questions do we have though?
Right now, I need to calm down and reestablish the questions that I have because I don't even know what I want to ask. So that's where I am right now.
Let me
All right.
ask you, Jacqueline, when we get those images all sorted out and it goes back to normal like it was, what questions do you have that you need to get answered to launch the funnel?
Oh boy. I thought I knew how to add lessons. I already have the lessons done.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I knew how to add them, but I don't know.
It's
What
okay.
you were showing the gentleman, I think, what you were showing the gentleman with the fun with his course, I think I chose a customized course.
I do as
That's
well,
what I think I
Jacqueline.
chose, and that has got me all tangled up. So I'm thinking, for instance, if I did a module 1 and I have 6 lessons, then
Mhm.
I can put those 6 lessons down there like you did on that, you showed them how to do it on, right? I hate to ask you that, but could you just redo that real quick? You don't have to do any, just show me how you got those 3 things underneath that
Yes,
for
I
the lessons or the course.
I definitely can. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to go. No, let me go to a course. Let me go to a course. Do I have, here we go, a simple course. Okay, great. So first off, Jacqueline, if you want to add lessons, you can always go to the module that you want to add the lessons in, and then click this little add content button. And then you can choose to add a lesson. When you click that, you can choose the module the lesson will be added to, give it a title. I'm just going to do it like that. And then bingo, we can see there's that new lesson. So quite literally, just click the add content button. You could also use this one if you need. So now that we're there, let's hop into lesson 1. See if I have anything here. I'll just delete it if I do. All right, lovely. Let's delete. Well, Wi-Fi. That's not. Okay. So let's make this together. We're going to add a blank section, a 1-column row. I'm going to add a headline, then I'm going to add a video, then a subheadline. And just like that, boom, I have my video added. Another big bonus to using the normal video element, gang, is you can just put your video URL in. It's really, really, really simple. To get started, it's fast. Upload your videos to YouTube as unlisted. You can do all that immediately in the moment. Then you can put the YouTube URL here. Simple. Now, for you specifically, Jacqueline, let's go add a new section, blank section. I want to add 3 things side by side. So I'm going to choose a 3-column row. Now I have my 3 columns down here. And the first thing I want to add is a headline. Bingo. I added my headline. Now I like to edit first and then clone. It'll make sense in a second. I'm going to make this say thing number 1. Clone it and clone it. Now I can drag this one here and drag this one here. And below that, I can just start adding more. Maybe I want to add an image. I can add my image right here. Clone it. Clone it. I can drag this one over. I can drag this one over. Then maybe I want to put a button down below. So I would add an element. And then I'm going to go find my buttons. Bingo. I can then clone it, drag it, and drag it. Just like that. It really comes down to understanding the rows, Jacqueline. Rows are just rooms is an easy way to look at it. When I go to add a row, if I add a 4-column row, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms that I can dress up, and it really depends on how many assets you have. You might only have 2 assets. In that case, you can just use a simple 2-column row. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Now, so you didn't, if you put a video there, but you on the left-hand side where it says video, yeah, you don't use that at all?
Not when I'm making a simple course. No. And it is exactly like I was
Okay.
explaining to Lee. If you use this video like we have here, we protect your videos. But honestly, gang, it's on our low price point stuff. Nobody's going in and being deceitful, and nobody's ripping videos and going into code. It's just not happening, to be honest. In a $10,000 course, a $25,000, $100,000 course, then people will start to be a little mischievous and try and get more than they actually meant to. But for what's the price point of your course, Jacqueline?
$497.
$497, and you teach purpose and leadership, is that right?
It's no, I don't teach leadership. It's a self-reflective course
Purpose.
for women over 45.
That's right. Yes. Oh, and for women over, Jacqueline, I would be shocked if even one of those women went in and did anything devious in the course, let alone enough of them doing it to actually like warrant a concern. I wouldn't even, for a simple course, I wouldn't even worry about it. This becomes much more useful when we're using a custom course and doing a lot of the more intricate custom things. But for you, I wouldn't even worry about this. I would just add the video elements and you can add your URLs.
All right. So can I go back and ask you to, let's see. All right. Here we go.
Yep, you can share your screen. Let's make your simple course.
Please.
Yep, let's do that. And then you're set. Then you can just copy and paste, move everything from the original into your new course, rocking and rolling.
Okay, there we are. So how do I drop that one and start a new one?
We're going to leave this one for now because you already did a lot of work putting your assets in there and making the lessons. So we'll leave this. You can just copy and paste into your next course. Let's go make the new course.
Okay.
Click courses on the left-hand side. Beautiful. Let's make a new course, top right. We're going to choose simple. Yes. Lovely. Next step. Just like with Lee, all you have to do for right now is just give this course a name. I would name it the same thing as your original, but put V2 at the end.
Okay.
Beautiful. Nice. You can go ahead and hit next step. You can change all that stuff in the future. Bingo. Okay, this will be a paid course, correct?
Yes.
That's right. So paid course is what we'll choose.
Do I put anything on this page?
So what this is showing is because this is a paid course, you would create a product that people buy to get access to the course. This is just showing me you don't yet have that product created, and I'm not super concerned about it. You can create the product and attach it to the course at any time, Jacqueline. So let's just hit yes, go to course for now. I can show for today, just so you know, I would like you to just start moving your stuff over into this new course. Just rebuild this new course. Tomorrow, I'll show you how to attach products and make sure everything is absolutely perfect.
So show me how to move one thing.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Let's open up a new browser tab. At the very top of your browser, click that little plus button. Yep. And type in the URL myclickfunnels.com. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Now in this tab, let's also go to our courses. And now we're going to go to your original course. Yes. All right, click your welcome module. Oh, click that again. There we go. So now this is going to be quite literally just copy and pasting, Jacqueline. You can see in your welcome module, you have all of those lessons. So we would first go create the lessons themselves. Once you do that and you know how to make lessons, click into your first one. The journey begins. Yep. You can just click the name. That'll bring us into the lesson itself. Beautiful. Now we're just going to copy and paste. So we have our title, we have our description. Let's first copy your title, please, Jacqueline. Highlight everything. Beautiful. And copy.
Okay.
Now go back to your left browser tab. Yes. Now let's go into lesson 1. Click on lesson 1. Okay. Now paste your new title right here in the title box. Yup, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go back to our browser tab to the right. Yup.
Okay.
And now let's copy the description. Look at you go.
Okay.
And we'll paste it in there. Now your editor is loading up. There it is. Editor just loaded on the right-hand side. So now we just need to make it look like what you have already. Let's add a new section. Click that gray plus. Blank section. And a 1-column row. Yep. And now let's scroll down on the list and let's find your headline.
The headline.
Yep. Bingo. Look at you go. Great.
Okay.
Now let's go back to your other browser tab to the right. Yes.
Okay.
And now look at that. We just have our text. Welcome to Rooted and Radiant. You're just going to copy that text and you're going to go put it as the headline. Do you see what we're doing here, Jacqueline?
Yes, I do.
Yep. Like this is a paragraph.
Okay.
So when you're ready, you would copy that text, go back to your new course, put down a paragraph and add that text to it. We're just going to rebuild like this. If you can do this for me today, Jacqueline, we'll have our simple course. I can show you how to connect every other thing tomorrow.
Be here. All right. Thank you.
You got it, Jacqueline. I love her name too. Rooted and Radiant is fantastic. Before I let you go, Jacqueline, do you have any questions and do you feel confident changing this up and doing these tasks?
I feel, thank you so much. That other one was going to have me twirling around on my head. This is perfect.
Awesome. Great stuff,
Thank you.
Jacqueline. Absolutely. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll get this all tied up.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Stop share.
I got
Thank
it.
you.
Took care of it for you. You are more than welcome, Jacqueline. And hey, let's talk about it a little bit, Scott. I think you had another question. I've forgotten it, so you'll have to have you remind me.
Sure. If you're short on time today, I'd be happy to review this with you tomorrow.
Oh,
How's
it's
your
okay.
timing?
This is a really simple question. I got you right now.
Okay. So the question was, you said not to post stuff on YouTube, to use Vimeo for the videos. And then I asked you about, I've seen in videos in the right-hand corner, they have click here for sound. And I asked you whether that was an applet. And you said, no, it's actually a layering by Voomly.
Yes, it's a layering by Voomly, but also, where are you? Here, yes, here. Let me just see something really quick. Got it. So, there's other cool ways that we can do this, and you can do it completely for free, Scott. So here is our page, clickfunnels.com/business-tools. We have a ton of great free tools here. I'm going to put this in the chat for everybody. Paste that in. Bingo. We have tons of free tools here, and you can see one of them is an add play button. Here's what it normally looks like. Here's what it looks like afterwards. So you can use this tool right here to add that play button right over your video, Scott.
Okay, what about the sound though? That's the question I had, because I've seen that in some environments, you don't want the sound playing automatically, like if somebody's at work. So they had in the upper right corner a manual button for them to turn the sound on.
Yes, that's more so. So years ago, the internet made a rule where videos can autoplay, so you can see the video playing, but sound will never autoplay at the start. So it's really just what we're doing, Scott, to get people to click the video. It's not really so much to get them to turn on sound. It's more so marketing. They can see the video playing and happening. So instead of saying click to play video, we say click to turn on sound. Does that make sense?
Not exactly.
Okay. In this case, this video is not set to autoplay. So it is not playing. It is not moving. The screen is not moving. This is just what they would see. We can tell that it's a video, but we can't see it moving. It is not autoplaying. In that case, we would typically just use a play button overview because the video is not playing. But if the video is autoplaying and I can see the sound is not on, but I can see things happening in the video, that is where we would replace the play button with click to turn on sound because we're auto playing the video. If the video is not playing, we use a play button. If the video is playing, we use click to turn on sound. Does that make sense?
Okay, so on, let's say, a video sales letter or in a funnel, would we set up the video with a play button in the middle? Is that what you're advocating?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, 100%. And then just say, like, again, Scott, I'm such a huge fan of launch, get it live, go and do. So I would tell you, just do not autoplay your video. You can use this tool right here for free. You can get that play button overlay. You can launch. Then if you wanted to start playing around with autoplay, if you wanted to use Voomly to get the awesome filters exactly like Russell has on his videos, then we can do that. But I just want to see everybody launch. Does that all make sense?
Yes, it does. It's clear now to me.
Cool. So good. So good. Any other questions today, Scott?
No, you're always right on point. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome, man. It's a pleasure to be with you.
I do have a question, Dante.
All right, let's see it, Roy.
Hey, Dante, by the way, in the chat, when you respond to some of these questions, is that Dante AI that's responding?
No, Dante AI is not in the chat. It's me in Zoom if you see it happening.
Oh man, and yes, a multitasker and a master. Oh, incredible.
We're getting there. You should see Russell multitask. I'm nothing. The guy's crazy.
Oh, nuts. Okay, simple question. Can I have multiple unrelated courses in one workspace?
Yes.
Awesome, because I'm limited with my plan. I'm only limited to 3 workspaces. That's why I'm asking that.
100% you can, and they can each be connected to their own domains as well.
Beautiful. Wow. So then because we don't like how YouTube would automatically recommend other videos to watch, we created YouTube videos for the lessons. You're recommending Vimeo, but is that the best one? Would there be any others that you had good experiences with?
I like Voomly. Voomly is a ClickFunnels product, and if you got the last secret offer, I believe that came with Voomly as well. There's a couple different ways you might get Voomly through ClickFunnels, but I'm a huge fan of Voomly. It's a video editor as well. You can edit right inside the Voomly software. You can put all the overlays, like I was just talking to Scott. All that is baked into Voomly. I'm a huge fan of that. Other than Voomly, Vimeo is what I would recommend, though.
Okay. Well, what I have already is iTop, iTop screen recorder or iTop video creator, and I've already paid a lifetime
Cool
membership for that. So with iTop, I can create the videos and I can still add them onto the lessons, and it'll work just fine.
Yes. Does it give the video a URL that you could share into the element?
No, it doesn't.
Let me show you what I mean by that.
No, these are independent videos that I can create, and I just download it into my desktop folders.
Correct. So in that case, Roy, that would be a case that you could use this video. So this, let me show it this way really quick. Adding an element here, where are you? Here I have a video element. I'm going to add this one, and we can see that there's two. This video you can see is my lesson video element. It's not just my normal one. So my normal video element, I can just click on it and I can add a video URL. You can see that we accept YouTube, Vimeo, Voomly, Wistia, HTML5, and custom embed. So that's just a normal video element. Here, though, in our lesson videos, this is where, oh, okay, sorry, lesson video, we actually wouldn't add this. We would just use this right here and add our video. This, Roy, is a way that you could use your video editor, download the video to your computer, and then upload it to your ClickFunnels account as an asset. Let me show you how to do that right now. Workspace, Workspace settings, my assets. Then you'll have a course videos. You'll see this says course videos. Courses are the only places that you can use ClickFunnels as your video host, like a YouTube or a Vimeo. So when you click course videos, now you could upload that video right from your desktop here as an asset. And then you can add it to your course just by using, if we go into our courses here, I'll go back into my simple, come on, internet, you are just killing me today. Go into this one, go into lesson 1. I can choose my video. I can choose my video. Here, I can see that video that I had in my account. So that would work for you perfectly fine if you wanted to do it that way.
Great. That's fantastic.
Awesome.
Man, also, man, Dante, you never have hiccups. You're always you're fluent with your answers, man, and you're awesome, man. It's incredible.
I really appreciate it.
And it's protected there, yes?
Yes, technically by him uploading that way, technically, yes, it would be protected. Awesome. I'm sorry, Roy, you were saying something.
No, I was just saying that was it. That's all I had. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Awesome. It's great to be with you, man. Thanks for being here with us. All right, gang. What a fun day. I love my job. I love who I get to work with. You guys rock. Really proud of you. Everybody's doing amazing. You're progressing. You're doing the things you need to be doing. Don't stop that. Don't stop that. I know it gets hard, right? I know if you're on day 20, I know you've been working for a couple of days. It might have been a week of roadblocks of you learning a new software, a new way of thinking, a new way of marketing. I know it could get tough. I know it might even be frustrating. I hear you. I get you. But what you're doing right now is right and good. Keep doing more of it. Stick to it. You're going to be amazing at the end of these 30 days. I'm super proud of all of you guys. I will never forget what it was like when I was in your shoes. I will never forget what it was like when I was a technologically incompetent person, so much so that I could not save browser bookmarks. I remember like yesterday, the first time I hit the editor. I remember like yesterday, all the things It's one of the reasons why I'm so happy to be here with you guys every single day, because some of you are going to do the thing and you're going to do great things in the world. And I'm going to be able to say, I helped them do that. So I'm totally just a selfish person at the end of the day. But really, guys, I know your life. I know what's going on, and you guys are doing the thing. You're sticking strong. You're sticking to it. And I just couldn't be more proud of you for that. I hope you feel the exact same about yourself. I'll let you guys go for today. It's 3:19 Eastern, just in case you're trying to get your clocks all set up. At 3:19 Eastern Standard Time. I will let you guys go for today. Have an amazing rest of your day. Catch you soon.
Thanks, Dante.
Got it, gang. My pleasure.